by planting trees and conserving the environment. In fact, we had a team that day that went to Huruma, those sides of Eastlands, kuokota takataka, because we want to keep our environment clean. But with my colleague, Judge Okwani, we agreed, because we were not in that time, that we can postpone the day and have a day where we can have a joint open day for the entire court. And this day has come. Now, there are a few things that I wish to say. In Nyamira Court, justice is not for sale. And I want to repeat that justice is not for sale in our courts. When you come there and somebody asks you for money so that he can render services to you, just refuse. Go to Mr. Mwaneki, he has left, but I'm sure he has his people around. Nani wanatoka kwa hicho kitengo? I thought there were people from the CID. Just go and report. Report that you have been asked for money in order for you to be rendered services. Because the Chief Justice and our Constitution do not prescribe justice to be for sale. The other thing I want to say is that our court is friendly. Don't come there fearing. And our registries are also free registries. When you come there, demand that you be given service. But I want to ask only one request. Use polite and civil language to our people, to our personnel at the registry and the entire court, and you'll be given service. But if you go there and you insult them, they'll be demoralized and will not be able to serve you. So please, for heaven's sake, use very polite language and you'll be served. And when I say that our courts are friendly, wale wazee ambao wamekuja kotini, even if your phone rings and you are over 70, why should I punish you? Juzi, I think on last week on Thursday, kuna mzee mmoja simu yake ililia. Na ni mzee. And akatoroka sana akitoroka akienda nje. I just stopped him and told him, simu ishalia. Na sasa makosa ishafanyika. Sasa ukianguka hapa ama ugongwe na madawati hapa, utasema ulianguka ukifanyaje ukiumia, na wewe ni mzee. You know, some of those things are things we can always excuse. Don't do it deliberately, but we want our courts to be very, very friendly. If phone kwa mama kwanza, unakuta mahali imewekwa kwa kibeti inakuwa imefichwa mbali sana. So kabla ufikie hiyo simu, imelia na ime-distract everybody. So if you are that old, hata kama ni wa kwanza, just omba msamaha tu na utaachiliwa. We would want our courts to be very friendly. But I'm not telling you not to be switching off your phones or to be putting them on silent mode. We would want our friends, our courts to be as friendly to the consumers of justice as possible. The other thing I also want to say is that as a court, we have respect for the community around. We want to respect the Abagusi community, which are the major community around, because we have been stationed here by God. We've been ordained for this task to serve the Abagusi community and everybody else who is in this region. When I came here, I stopped reading books on Kikuyu customary law, but started reading Abagusi customary law so that I can acquaint myself to your customs and be able to serve you well. Now, there is also coexistence and cooperation between us and the various other arms and the various other arms of the government, the county government and the county commission. Although we talk about independence of the judiciary, yes, when we are dispensing with justice, we are independent. The executive government, the legislature, or any other arm of the government cannot dictate to us how we are going to deal with a particular case. However, that does not mean that we do not coexist and that we cannot cooperate. We have to cooperate because we are serving the same morale. Yes, not Wanjiko, it's morale. We are serving the same morale. As judiciary, the morale we are serving is the same morale that His Excellency the Governor is also serving. So we have to coexist and work for the benefit of the people here. And as I said earlier on, Madam, can you organize for a forest day every year so that at least we educate people on how to go about things? When I called her this morning, I told her to bring me a particular tree. And she had not given us a single one because she knows the importance of that tree. And because she said she will not disclose what it is, I'll also not disclose. Hiyo ni siri yetu sisi wawili. However, we have to say that we have a few challenges as a court, and mainly power failures. I've not seen the man in charge of Kenya Power around. Is he around? Is the manager of Kenya Power around? We have a problem with power fluctuations and also internet fluctuations. Please bear with us. The Deputy Chief Justice some time back promised us as a generator, and I believe very soon she's going to provide us with one. But we are doing the best that we can to serve you. When there is no power or no internet, we use our own bundles. From our salary, we use our own bundles so that we can reach out to you people. Now, as I conclude, I must say, it's unfortunate that there is nobody from the Lands Office. And Mr. Mwaneki, though you've left, most of the problems that we are having here to do with land is because of the shortcuts at the Lands Office. And I've had all the time being in charge of land and the environment in the entire county of Nyamira. Every time I see some funny things that have been done in the Lands Office or by the survey department, I always order them to come and court and explain. And I want to tell you that, to bring to your attention that my colleague Justice Naikuni in Mombasa the other day ordered a government officer in the Lands Office to pay certain compensation personally, because of some malpractices. And I want to tell you, government officers, now that I'm here and all of you are here, if you do anything that is wrong, using shortcuts, taking a bribe, being induced to do something that affects somebody, and that particular person brings a matter in court against the government, we may have no choice but to hold you accountable so that you compensate that particular person. Because when money is used from the government, the national government, or from the county government to pay somebody because of the sins, commissions or omissions of a public servant, what does that mean? It is my money. Mugo, it's my salary. It is my money that is being used to compensate that person. So why should my money be used to compensate a person and we know the person who did the wrong? Finally, another challenge we have been having, which I have discussed with His Excellency the Governor, is this issue of compulsory acquisition of land. Initially, Nyamira was not even a district. It was carved out of Kisii. And as a result of that, finally it became a county. And there wasn't enough infrastructure to have roads, to have buildings, offices, and what have you for the county to run. And some people around the place had to be removed to create room for this. I would wish that, you remember Mr. Urina when I came, that time you know, it was Mr. Nyagarama. We discussed with the governor that we quicken these cases. We hasten them so that those people can get their benefits. But members of the public, please don't take advantage of that. And then you start making a claim that is not founded at all. You not get justice in my court, or you not get any orders, any compensation from me. And I also want to warn people, because the Mr. Mwaneki, the CCIO, has mentioned this. Don't take shortcuts. When you go to the lands office or even to the court, don't take shortcuts at all. Use, even if the system is going to take a bit longer, use the right system. One of the problems we have been having in the lands office is that there are some officials there who will tell you, why do you have to go and file probate, succession matters, and you'll still end up here. Come, we show you a shortcut, you transfer the land. Others don't attend land control board. When such transactions come before me in future, when you get problems, I cancel them. Whatever shortcut it was, as people who appear before me, I can see Mr. Nyakarama, I can Ms. Moeche, Ms. Kerubo, even Mr. Orina. Anybody who comes to my court and there is a shortcut you used somewhere in the lands office, or you do not go to the land control board, I'll cancel that title. And I've no regrets for doing that. Neither do I have any apologies. I'll just do it. The other day, I was transferring some property to myself outside this county. And somebody told me, oh, so and so has said, why do you have to follow the entire process? We can use it. Kamambia, I'm the one who insists in Nyamira that the entire process has to be followed. Even my own property will go through the entire process. So I want to warn you, members of the public, if you want that shortcut, it will be very, very expensive for you in the future. And that's why I'm saying, ever since I came here and we started the Environment and Land Code, those murder cases, those other offenses we are talking about have reduced. And I also always make sure that when people appear before me, if the litigants are old people, I give their cases priority. And we do not keep judgments. We deliver them as soon as possible. Those who are consumers of justice in my court are my witnesses. Ms. Moeche, am I wrong? Am I talking the truth? I'm wrong. That's Kerubo? Mr. Nyakarama? Yes, I don't keep judgments for long. So let nobody go and murder another one, or fight, or sexual molestation, because the case will take long. Usidanganywe na mtu ati kesi ikija kwa Mugo ya land, ita take years. Right now we are doing appeals that were filed in 2024. So let nobody cheat you ati yo utafanya ni utadu. Kesi yako itakaa huko milele na milele. Hakuna milele na milele, ni muda mfupi kwangu. So with this, just allow me to call